Hello guys, how's it going? Hi Deej. Alright. Time to continue with the sorcerer.
You're gonna be sorry! Every last one of ya! What you messing with my cage for? It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts. They'll peel your face off and nail it to a wall. I ain't scared of some god. Stick a dozen arrows in me and Priestess Gut'd still patch me up. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
Booyog, the goblin word for magic. Primitive to a fault, but not entirely without merit.
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal?
Fine.
Then hurry up and do it. My tribe ain't as friendly as I am.
Lysel disapproves of absolutely fucking
Oh,
everything.
You thieves are all boring. Even your cages are boring.
My faith protects me.
Do I not have lockpicks?
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs.
Onward in her name. Let's pop you open, shall we?
Let me out, you bunch of softies!
Well, you ain't getting out, I guess. I'll try one more time.
You're gonna be sorry! Every
There you
last
go.
one of ya!
A dirty 20.
All right, what now?
Bloody teeths everywhere! Ready to go meet my tribe? Just say the word. Happily. Lead the way.
There's no time to waste. Better tread carefully. I don't think that statue's eyes are glowing to provide illumination. Best be careful.
Yeah. Give him something to cry about.
Don't wear his voice out. We still need answers.
What do we have here?
Let's move. Moving ahead.
Where's Shadowheart still
Can't
hidden?
afford any mistakes.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Did some bleeding arts show up to save the druid? I'll cut you to pieces.
What are you doing? It's me, Sazza.
You and them other idiots mucked up the old raid. The Absolute don't like failures.
I ain't a failure. I'll be an hero when I tell the boss about this place. And you'll be maggot food.
I'll be telling the boss myself. Kill him!
Good move.
Nothing will stand in my way.
What?
I am fury. I am death.
Need to act fast. Have to keep going.
Indeed.
Survival is all that matters.
Swift and lethal.
Let's finish this.
Nothing important is ever easy. Blood follows me everywhere.
I will ascend. No time to waste.
Can't give up. Got to press on.
Too far.
Bloody teeths everywhere. We moving or what?
What's in here?
breaths are shallow, his wounds deep. He doesn't.
Shadowheart.
I wonder what the next move is.
Rescue attempt has been noticed. Choose your next move carefully. You are persuasive enough. You and the goblin are free to go.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Indolence breeds madness. One true way. Not fall before my time.
The air is ripe with magic. That way.
Eager for battle. Objective noted.
Lovely day it is. For now. Quite ready for you.
Blackets will be done. I will not fall before my time.
Let's get going. Anything of use? Have to keep going. What's inside?
Looks like a trap there.
Okay.
thought I was never gonna get out of there. Good to be free again, gotta say. Never break a promise, unless there's something in it for me. I'll introduce you to my whole tribe and put in a good word for you. See you at the camp.
We will just fast travel back to the Emerald Grove. I don't know why that bugbear's still alive. Now it's not.
So, Gith, aren't you worried your kind will punish you for consorting with us?
My name is Lae'zel Choki, and my kin will understand my need for servants. They will help you, but only if I ask.
Calm yourself. They're survivors, not soldiers.
I fail to see the distinction.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need. Sylvana.
Hi Hannah, welcome home.
Waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it. Please,
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Do all the damn rituals you want!
Damn it! We need to get Arabella out! Now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Corker to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake. Ugh!
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
She was caught. Foolish child. Let them judge her.
Listen to her.
Thank you. They won't give us the time of day.
Hurry! I'm at the end of my tether as is. Can't take this waiting.
Try greasing palms. These things over.
Calm, Magrin. Give her a chance. You, get back! Keep back! Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh. I understand. You! Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
You there! Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the
No.
goblins came?
Yes, I was.
You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest. Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Goblins were of a rare, jam-colored hue and wielded magic blowguns.
A mythweaver. This man has no respect for truth.
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? The truth, my friend. Not a jot more or less. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Ah, but is superstition all? These goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle.
Those aren't known for the original.
Why, goblins, obviously. Well, someone ought to chronicle these curious events. I'd heard the master of this place, a druid called Halsin, might be able to point me in the right direction. But he's been quite captured by them already. Ironic, really.
Oh, never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, hmm? And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket.
Until we meet again.
find Nettie in her room. Through the carved door, deeper in the grove.
Okay.
The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not. Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe. A druid and an outsider? We can do nothing without turning the others against us. Only Master Halsin can stop this. I pray my bird returns with news of him. If not, I fear for my people. The ritual is Korga's decision, but she is not our leader. Master Halsin welcomed the refugees in. I wait for him to resolve this.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Slithery snake.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. Girl? You mean parasite?
She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks.
Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it. Very well. She may go.
Lysel disapproves of everything. She's just a
my
grumpy.
serpent shall feed.
Grumpy pants.
Sif, Tila to me. Out, thief. My grace has its
Can't wait to switch her out.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important. We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way one of our own stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. The way you got Korga to release the girl. In short, I've grown to trust you. The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul. Except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. Oh, staffs, tomes, cowls. The form doesn't matter, so long as it's brimming with weave. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical. As luck would have it, Faerun is full of them, though I do feel obliged to point out that items of power tend to be in the hands of the powerful. There'll be danger involved, or great cost. Splendid. Bit of boldness will serve us well. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. I know the allure magic artifacts hold. I understand their value and their power. All this to say, I understand the sacrifice I ask of you. But if I may be so bold, it's for a very good cause indeed. I hope I can count on you.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about.
Nothing to be concerned.
It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least. In case your imagination is in danger of
concerned
getting
now.
away from you. It's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage. Positive. You can trust me on that.
So that's what you want? To kill a bunch of innocents? I don't want to kill
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
It seems dangerous if what would have happened.
Nothing befitting a child. Nothing befitting any of our world's creatures. We've let a snake replace our leader. She will see the tieflings driven out, or worse. She is first druid in Halsin's absence. With him caught or dared by goblins, none may gainsay. But more will die if her ritual is finished. I doubt those exiled by the right will survive long outside. Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home. Sylvanus' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else. Come, Silver. Stay close.
Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Oh, I
Thought
saved
I was
this
gonna
guy.
die down here.
Buddy, you're back here though.
They were asking questions about a weapon. I told them the only weapons here are the ones the Foulbloods brought. I must tell the others what happened. I stepped careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again. Oh, my savior. I wish you could have visited in better times.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Yes.
Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper
I'll turn you
bears
to
her
a
fangs
victim.
defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed.
So all just
We will
chips make
seal
me
the
up.
grove,
So are they
free
better
from
than the
harm,
lay, or
free
are they
of
better than
intruders.
Ruffles or nah?
The rite of thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanas demands
As I say, they're kettle
that we
cooked, so
choke
they
them
aren't
out.
like greasy like blades can be. Yeah.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire.
That's good.
I want you to
Well, you got
provide your
plenty of
services to
bags, hopefully.
Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
I'm not gonna force them out.
Then they soon know the sting of my venom. Get out. We have no more business.
Alright, well, fuck you.
What
Fuck
have
you,
they tried to
Koga.
steal from us? The game. We've shown them once. We take Grove law seriously.
By letting that child escape without consequence. We might as well have lain on the ground and let them trample us.
Don't want to draw any attention. Open up. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Wrong button.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
Need to find a way forward.
Your stealing has caught someone's attention. What will you do?
Let's do this. We're gonna...
You return the loot before they can question you further.
How much further can I go?
That door's now broken.
What's hiding here? Let's see what this does.
Now it's fixed.
They did a number on you, didn't they? Does that hurt?
I need a quick word.
I see you. Just give me a moment. This medicat. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
A healer.
I do what I can. For most folks, that's enough. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe. Crawled in? Some sort of bug? Or... Wait, did it look like a tadpole? But from your worst nightmare? All slime, teeth, and tentacles.
That's the one.
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way. Head on in. This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. No. That was Master Halsin. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
I'm interested in the procedure, actually. Please, go ahead.
All right. Let's see what we can do. It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
Nope.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here,
We're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not? I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you.
Oh, Lysel approved.
Here.
That's a first.
I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal. Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers, telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Hard to say, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne, and I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Alright, let's go find Halsin.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you what happened out there. But those adventurers were the only witnesses. And they're long gone. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath. One step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Wyvern poison. Never tried it, and I hope to keep it.
Draft than ceramorphosis, nonetheless. Inocto concilium.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Ned Siranis of the Absolute.
The corpse remains silent. It doesn't understand the question.
No. Moonrise Towers. Initiation. Minthara. Back at camp.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
Softer than a whisper.
Oh, letter. Track the druid, find whatever burrows he runs to, and report back to me. And remember, you are only a scout. Do not engage, do not kill anyone. Simply observe and return. She'll decide what's next. What's on drow parasite? Anatomical sketches of both a drow and a lithid tadpole are accompanied by notes written in urgent scribble. The parasite is nested deep into the brain matter, illithid undoubtedly, yet the host seemed unaware while alive. No visible signs of ceremorphosis on the cadaver. Most strange. The final note is a single underlined word. Altered?
Looks like Halsin's our best bet for a cure.
Time to track him down and see what he knows.
Let's be optimistic and assume he's still among the living.
Forget Halsin. Only a Githyanki fresh holds our cure.
During happenings while meditating in the forest, Nettie and I were ambushed by a pack of goblins led by a drow. We had no choice but to defend ourselves. But that is not the extraordinary or rather disturbing part. On the drow's death, a parasitic creature emerged from the corpse and attempted to escape. I managed to capture it and the host's cadaver here in my study. I told no one of my fears. Nettie suspects but knows better than to ask. I'll investigate further before informing the others. Kaga will demand answers I don't yet have. I better record any further findings in a separate volume to keep them up upon my person. Less prying eyes jump to wrong conclusions.
Should mind my step.
Let's have a look.
Academic disclosure. The research was funded independently and conducted at the site in Avernus, the first place of the 9 hells. Candlekeep does not encourage or promote the entrapment of mortal souls. Soul coins as a concept are one of merciless simplicity. The sum of personal and magical essence, the soul, is bound into a minted piece of infernal iron and used as currency by devils and their cohorts. They are frequently traded for their value. You can purchase mercenaries, magical items, and even fuel the strange engines in the hells. However, here is a fascinating culture surrounding soul coins as well. I spoke to a devil who admitted she has one coin that she will never sell, for it was a bargain that got her promoted out of Lemire status. She connected me to a half-elf warlock who had promised his soul to a coin after death. I was able to look at his contract, which is reproduced below. The next 50 pages appeared to be painstakingly written legal documents and infernal, with a headache-inducing number of footnotes.
Can't slow down.
Something over there.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Never a dull moment. Best be on my way.
All right. He tried to poison us, but it's okay. So Goblin Priestess for help.
Alas, I've never learned to converse with your kind.
I should speak up.
Yeah, yes,
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
Yeah. I mean, thank you for helping me.
Just wait. We can give that to Gale.
It's our job to get us out of here safely, not yours.
It's my job too. The druids don't care about
Lives are at stake, and the...
That girl. I don't care what Mole says. Stupid and reckless.
Can't keep the goblins out forever. This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
what to bring.
Again.
No helping it. We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake. And what about us? There's every chance we've doomed ourselves by helping these people. We will end up fodder for some goblin's blade, all because Leah insists on helping every wounded foe we see. Our best chance to make it to Baldur's Gate is on our own. This place is lost. You are looking at Leroican's newest apprentice. Yes, that Leroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
I've heard that name before. A young man, yes? Lives in Ramaz's tower in the upper city.
The very same.
Word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of a cad. But you say he's an accomplished wizard.
Of course he is. The greatest spellcaster along the Sword Coast. As if I'd settle for a lesser mentor.
In that case, I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an introduction, should we reach the city.
Common gossip. The byproducts of ignorance and jealousy. I've admired Leroican for years. Never dreamed he'd answer my letter. But I've worked myself to the bone for this. Few can match me in either magic or talent. The names Roland and Leroican will be known far and wide. You'll see.
And Leroican.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
I am not grumpy.
The scowl on your face would frighten a troll.
You're an idiot.
What are you stealing?
I can pack or talk, and right now I'm packing.
Alright, I guess, so we are gonna head on out.
The waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
Aradin's back with his tail between his legs. I'm glad for your help, but I'd hoped you were Halsin. Yeah, when he ran off with the druid that saved our hides the first time. Without Halsin, this grove's not so friendly, I'll tell you that.
Glad you made it inside. Doubt we'll be safe here for long, though. There'll be more coming. Goblins hunting packs.
Got off a horde of goblins from the pillars.
Maybe, but we're not fighters. If they broke through, it'd be a massacre. The sooner we leave for Baldur's Gate, the better. If the road was clear, 10 days walk maybe?
10
But while the
days
goblins
walk.
are out there, it might as well be the other side of the world.
More goblins. What's next?
The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it. You follow the squirrel's gaze to a pair of clumsy, ugly feet. Your own, on her territory. Looking around, her territory extends from one end of the grove to another.
Tell the squirrel to leave her own territory. Yep, we are.
The squirrel freezes, muscles tensed in alarm. She gets the message.
It's
After
my
a final
territory now.
squeak of warning, break the rules and there will be trouble. She scurries away.
In a ear.
Good idea, I think.
What? Bugbear assassin. What the fuck?
Fury. I am death.
Open up.
Take that, bugbear.
On my way. My eyes grow heavy. Best to make camp.
You peer through the telescope.
Nice. What left?
You see a dragon circling like a bird of prey, hunting. The telescope points to the left. The telescope points straight ahead. The telescope points to the right.
I want to have a word.
How did the assassin get
Glad
past
you were
you
here for those goblins. Picked one off yesterday myself. Shot her through the throat. Well, that should have killed her, but she kept gasping. Clawing at the arrow. That's what Zevlo said too. I hope you're right. I want to help. I just didn't think it would feel like this.
Is that how you become a serial killer? You just tell yourself that the first kill's the hardest? Time is it? We got a half hour or so to go. Let's go up north.
going to be all right.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
He's so pale.
Stop it! You're scaring him. You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
Save him.
I don't think he's conscious.
Oh, I should have.
Can you hear us, Ed?
Hold on. Let's load and do this with
A strange symbol.
Shadowheart, the cleric. Maybe she'll be able to save him.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
He's so pale.
Stop it. You're scaring him. You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Nice.
He's hurt badly. An oil bear got him deep. If there's anything you can do...
I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits, yours to shepherd.
Protect them. She is a true soul. Mind her. She will... She...
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin. I don't know any druids.
What? Are you testing us?
Yes,
The
it's a
Absolute is
test.
our goddess. She's going to rip down the old world order, start a new one. Then we'll be the ones with the power. Well, you will firstly, True Soul. You don't need me to explain that.
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice, and when the time comes, the true souls, you, will rule.
That fellow had a tadpole in his head, and they consider him blessed? Chosen? What madness is this?
We know that all too well, ma'am, but the Absolute sent us here.
We're looking for fugitives, survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here. We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost. What?
It killed one of us. It killed Edwin. It's an enemy of the Absolute. You're right, madam. The beast must be destroyed.
The cave is just ahead. It was too much for us before, but if you could help us, True Soul, we may stand a chance.
They spoke of the Absolute, same as that captive goblin. They must be part of the same sect.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. threads move of their own accord. There's something of value, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
We're going the way of the tadpole.
Abandon their hosts as soon as they need to. Vile parasites.
Huh? Did you do that on purpose?
Yeah, but it didn't do what I wanted it to do.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Edwin, a true soul, a chosen. The absolute, the almighty goddess. Do not fight her. Power, such power. Brynna, Endrick. Looking for her weapon.
Oh, I don't have enough questions to ask where it is.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
What path lies before me? This is it. Something good here, I hope. What's up the discussion? Owlbear tracks.
Absolute. Protect us.
This is it. I guess we go inside?
Mm-hmm.
I'll give it a shot.
We sure do.
A Seluna statue in a stinking cave. Hardly a place of honor.
The war between Selûne and Shar. An ancient tome detailing how Selûne came into being along with her sister Shar, the Silver Radiant Selûne, and the Dark Alluring Shar complemented each other and brought an orderly distinction between light and dark in the universe.
Ah! This thing won't yield its contents easily.
A wizard sealed this chest. Wasn't an amateur either. one with the weave. Very well.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. Don't waste a step.
That might be worth a look.
Particular saloon imploring all to accept the Moon Maiden's blessing and share her bounty.
A prayer sheet. With the same symbol as the one on the chest.
Genesis of Saloon and Shar. That's the volume that speaks of the conflict between the sibling goddess Saloon and Shar after Saloon ignited the sun and brought life-sustaining light and warmth to the universe. What?
I'm not going to last
Okay,
much
don't
longer.
do that anymore. Oh, jeez.
Take your... Can't give up now. Time to press ahead.
That stench. Dead owlbear.
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately. Your enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging. But it is a delicate process to keep my condition stable. I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by.
Okay.
It will not be too much longer.
No traps, please.
It's just ahead. It's huge.
I'm not sure I can do this.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Of course, true soul.
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back.
Oh.
You're right. It's just an animal. And we have the Absolute on our side. For Edwin.
Oh God.
Victory awaits. You bow, or you break.
So much for peace.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Oh shit. That is not what I meant to do. That's okay.
The cub looks from you to his dead mother. A single strike will end his suffering.
Can't do that to him.
It hurts.
You watch, speechless, as the cub begins to eat his mother.
The cub has a fighting chance now.
That, or we've just prolonged its misery.
Mercy. Of course.
Oh, a little respite does wonders.
It's dead. We couldn't have done it without you. Thank you. I wish Edwin were here. He would have been honored to fight alongside you. What would you have of us now, madam?
Give me reward.
Edwin told us there was a camp of faithful goblins nearby. We'll find a safe harbor there. He'd want us among friends. Absolute protect you.
Should mind my step. Open up. More for me. An owlbear egg. These are supposed to be worth a fortune.
Oh wow. It is. Also worth 40 camp supply, but it might be worth selling. I have a lot of camp supplies right now. No, I still can't open up this chest, I don't think.
Close at hand.
Alright, well, shit, don't do that.
Here we go.
Tell me, Lae'zel, when you say we might be purified at your creche, what does that mean exactly?
Augusta will affix the Safest, the Purifier, to our heads. Its magic will quell them.
Very well.
Hello, puppy. We gotta pet him.
The dog lowers his hackles, his head tilted inquisitively. Convinced that you're harmless, he turns his attention back to the corpse. The dog whimpers nervously, as if to urge you on. The dog looks at his owner with sad eyes. He does not move. The dog sniffs your hand, his tail swung low in understanding. He knows how to find you.
I just adopted a puppy. We got a puppy. Alright, let's look at these here letters. Domwick, be doubly careful on the way back to Baldur's Gate. I've received more reports of attacks on travelers throughout the region. I can't have my best messenger winding up face down in a ditch somewhere. Watch yourself. Better late than never. Postmaster General Danzo. Well, he's dead. Soft letter. Davin, it's a boy. He's healthy and perfect. I've named him after his father. Love, Flora. Davin Jr. There's a mailman. 9 fingers. I won't come back to the city Not while you have your thugs looking for me. If you want the debt paid, you'll have to trust me and collect it yourself. Go to the graveyard and look for where a M. Kerwin is buried. Get digging and you'll find enough valuables to settle matters between us. Don't go looking for me. I'll know when I'm safe.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Gumwick. Pack of knolls, claws, teeth. Letters, delivery to Baldur's Gate. In bank, standard issue. From Trail.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
No traps, please. Something tore right through these people. They didn't stand a chance. Looks empty.
Beast reeks of brimstone and offal. Every breath is thick with blood. You hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp snapping of bones and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate.
Damn it, that -1.
Strike quickly, but not quickly enough. She shrieks,
That's brutal.
thrashing helplessly. Her belly splits like a rotten fruit, birthing a frenzy of claws and fangs.
What the fuck? How did I miss on advantage? Or with like such a high success rate as well.
One beast's broken away, and it won't be returning alone.
did you mean before, Gale? A woman with shadows for eyes, you said?
Merely that if the eyes are the mirror to the soul, yours have dark curtains across the mirror. No offense taken, I hope.
Not necessarily. I haven't made up my mind about you yet.
Step by step. Robes will get dirty. That way.
Can't give up. Not now. Strike hard, strike fast.
Tormento!
I will not know failure.
What fools these mortals be.
Ready.
Time to strike.
Creator. Destroyer.
What was that thing inside her?
Deliver the chest to me unopened. Read again. Read it, open it, and I know. Because you will be dead. This is not a threat. This is what happens if you open the chest.
Intricate device crafted by Millar, our most gifted artisans. I am sworn to say no more.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Gnaws. Tearing. Biting. Boss. Baldur's Gate. The Guild. Rugen fled north. Lucky son of a wizard's shipment. Chess.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Let's have a look.
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the...
No! Okay, never mind. I thought it was gonna explode for some reason.
Anything of use? Looks empty.
Tell me, Lae'zel, what is it like on the astral plane? In your home realm in
Strange.
Githyanki
Looks
lay
healthy,
their eggs on other
but it's
planes.
stone dead.
They cannot mature.
Dead boar. But it doesn't look like it's been touched by scavengers. The boar seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. But you can't find any sign of a wound.
Let my name be known.
Unleash me. Torment.
Where do I go from here?
Tormento!
Swords meet sorcery. Let's light them up.
Time to push my luck again.
Oh my god.
Please help me.
Got to move. This is
is your end. Let my name be known.
Have to keep going.
Kill it. There we go.
What am I to do?
Tell me, Gale, what is your interest in the astral plane?
Time. Or rather, the absence of it. In the astral plane, everything is eternal.
It will be my home soon enough, should Vlaakith will it.
Time to pack it in for the day, I think.
What's hiding here?
Written in furious, slopping hand. This is a letter to the editor of Baldur's Bash, a tabloid notorious for controversial articles. Dear editor, I find it despicable, nay diabolical, that you would defend Baldur's Gate's ridiculous restrictions regarding animals in the city. No animal larger than a peacock may gain entry. How archaic. My darling Giselle is the most well-behaved bear you'll ever meet, and yet to spend time with my child, I must visit my summer home in Cormyr. I call upon the Parliament of Peers to resolve this issue immediately. The emotional and physical or psychological well-being of the people of Baldur's Gate is at stake, and I shall take this to the highest of authorities should it not be dealt with accordingly. Right now, Giselle cries out for her father. The archaic policy has separated a child from their parent. I don't know how Grand Duke Alder Ravengard lives with himself. Yours faithfully, Mr. R. Pickens. Alright. We're gonna do a long rest. Actually, before we do the long rest, I'm gonna save and then finish the long rest. So I can talk to people, but I don't have time, unfortunately, right now. But we shall continue this Friday or maybe Monday. We'll see what happens. But we shall save. Right. Alright, guys. I shall see you tomorrow evening with probably the 4-player, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Have a good rest of your night, though. Bye. Bye, Hannah. Bye-bye.